Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your tarot video scope for Seen by Alma. This will be a general reading. Therefore, if you are interested to hear our personal reading, so if you'd like to schedule a private session, please contact me through website amalightworker.com or email me amalightworker@gmail.com. I will be posting a continuation of this reading for download and purchase through vimeo.com. For those of you who are interested to hear a continuation of this reading, the link for that is down here below in the show more description box. I also wanted to share with you some news. I am now an advanced practitioner working with the Akashic Records. That means that I can use the Akashic Records to do predictions, but I can also use them to do a healing. So to heal a situation or an issue that has been bothering you. So again, contact me, amalightworker@gmail.com. Please like, share, and subscribe. By subscribing, you would allow me to take messages that could be important for you as well. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving to you. So this reading will be for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Rising, and Aquarius Moon. Allow me now to focus on this reading and the general feelings that I am picking up. They have to do with some new developments in relation to a financial situation, gaining control or gaining better control over a situation, having to make some changes in order for you to improve a condition or a situation, some new developments or something new that you could start or you could begin. It could be work related, a business, or it could be a new relationship, having to have some assistance from different people into putting you back into the right path for you. Now, let's break it down one by one. In the position representing you, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Here's the cards right here. And to me personally, the Knight of Pentacles represents a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. This could be the sun sign, the rising sign, or the moon sign, or it could be someone who has a lot of earth signs in their chart. This Knight of Pentacles is someone who is very reserved to take action, wisdom to work hard. He has a deep plan, this step-by-step plan, but some changes in this step-by-step plan could be necessarily, and sometimes he could be taking a situation either too seriously or too personally. Allow me to focus and figure out, what does this mean for you? I feel that this Knight of Pentacles could be for some of you, someone who maybe is holding you back a little bit from you making more money or generating more money. This could be a boss or a supervisor, and maybe you are asking for either a raise or a promotion, but it may not be as easy to come through. For other Aquarians, this could be a co-worker, maybe there's gossip, or they just get in your nerves for some reason. There's not an easy flow here of communication between you and a co-worker or someone else in the work place. I also feel that for some of you, it could be a family member or a lover, a husband or a wife, who maybe for some reason they just keep asking and asking and asking for more money, and for some of you, you have to put a stop to it. Another scenario that I keep getting for this Knight of Pentacles, I do feel that some of you will plan. It could be a business plan. It could be some plans in relation to a business venture. You need someone to financially sponsor your ideas. Whatever you intend to start, I feel that for some of you, consider the financial aspect of it, and you may not be sure whether it's the right time for you to launch a business or to present this business ideas. But I do feel that that money is going to show up for you. So either someone decide to help you financially, or you could be applying for a loan that is going to serve as a start up for a business idea that you have. If you are someone who already did some work in the past, now I do feel that you are going to get the financial rewards because of the hard work and efforts that you did put in a project or in investments. I do feel that for some of you, somebody is offering you some great ideas. So sometimes it's like, the saying, a penny for your thoughts. I feel that this person could be advising you or inspire you, and they could be giving you some really great advice. If you were to act on this advice, you could eventually start to either generate money or to handle better your finances. So they are going to give you a great deal of advice and also practical help into anything that has to do with money and generating more money. This could also be that some valuable advice could be coming your way in terms of a love situation, because sometimes to me, pentacles also mean money. You could be consulting someone, you could be going to see spiritual healing, spiritual counseling, a psychologist, or someone else who maybe was in a similar situation, and they could be giving you some very great insight into a current love situation or a relationship advice for some of you. But and I also keep hearing that for many of you, you are going to heal some money issues in two levels: spiritually, how you feel about money, how stressed or not stressed you could be about money. So how you feel about money is going to change in a more balanced way for you Aquarians. And also, I do believe that whatever was blocking you for generating more money, maybe it was a work situation, maybe it was a family condition, maybe it was an illness, whatever that was, I feel like that blockage will now be removed, and you are going to have a clear path ahead of you to generate more money. The next card that showed up for you is the World. It does fall in the position of what could be crossing you. The meaning of it to me, it means gaining better control over a situation and over your affairs. It also means information, news, important gatherings, important events, travel. It also means a new opportunity, and it also means take a chance or take a risk. I keep hearing that many of you will be taking some sort of a risk. And I feel like some people advise you to go ahead and do it. Some people advise you not to do it. So ultimately, I feel that you go ahead and take a risk or a chance in something. If you are someone who wanted to share news and information in social media, launch a website, do videos, publish something, I feel that you're just going to start and go ahead and do that. It's like internally you are going to get that signal that this is the right time for you to do that. You could be signing for online dating service. You could be signing up for to be part and participate in some organizations, forums. You be the one creating and starting some sort of an organization, a forum, could be a business, again, could be a consulting business for some of you. I feel that you could now start either to develop further a skill that you have, or you could be getting some help into learning how to do something. So maybe you learn a foreign language and you could be using that eventually. Maybe you want to be an interpreter, and that's how you're going to make money. So you are going to learn something. Maybe you are going to learn how to do hair. I don't know what this is, but it is some practical skill that you are going to generate. Maybe you did this kind of job once upon a time when you were younger. Now you could be going back to that. Whatever this is, I keep hearing that someone is going to recognize in you and point out in you that you could be an expert in doing this thing and that thing, or combining these two things, and that's what makes you an expert in something. And that's this is the time for you when you have to show your skill, your talent, or your expertise. You are going to hear of something happening that is going to facilitate you um, breaking off a circumstance or a situation that could be legally binding you to a current job, or legally binding you to a contract, or to a rental agreement, or something else. I feel that you are going to find a way here, a legal way, to kind of break off the cord, in other words, with whatever is holding you back and making you feel limited. If you are stuck in some sort of a contract or a verbal agreement or a legal agreement, I feel that you are going to find a legal way to cut the cords of that, to get out of that situation. You hear of other people or something else that's going on. I don't know what this is, but some information that you not even be sure as to what it means, or initially you not even be paying attention to it. Ultimately, you need to be paying a lot more attention to it, because it's going to be that information that could be changing a lot for you, could be facilitating a lot for you. And based on that information, you could be starting something new that you desire to start something new. So, whatever new beginning you wanted to have, pay attention to that information, because it's related to this new beginning. You hear of people traveling abroad, international travel. You'll be connecting in different ways, personally, live, in social media, with people who live in different parts of the world. And I keep getting some of you could be having this exchange of ideas or exchange of opinions through the means of social media with other people. And ultimately, you are going to end up empowering a lot of other people, kind of teaching them, guiding them, giving them some valuable advice. And also, you could be getting some great advice through this network of people. I keep hearing that for some of you, your head is going to be on fire. There's a lot for you to think. Having to sort out how you feel about something, ideas, opinions. Somebody else around you could be constantly aggravating you, or whatever they say is going to just make you angry inside of you. And maybe you haven't felt this angry or this enraged in such a long time, but you decide not to say anything and just leave it as is. Not to do anything in this situation. You choose simply to ignore them as a way of you fighting back. Whatever this is, I keep getting a very strong feeling that many of you Aquarians somehow you are going to feel like taking an action in something. You could be starting to get more physically active or do something, but you are going to feel like you are now ready for a challenge, or ready for some action, ready to do something. The next card that showed up is the Three of Swords. Unfortunately, this is not such a good card. But let me see. Let me talk to you guys. Maybe we don't know if there's going to be a positive message, even though the card is not so good. The meaning of the card is feeling heartbroken, hurt. You could be hurt from love, from friendships, from another person. You could be hurt by harsh words coming toward you. This could also be the death of an idea or the death of a project. So allow me to figure out psychically, what does this mean for you? I feel that for some of you, you just feel very disappointed by some people not keeping their promise. Someone, I feel as someone is very jealous towards you, and they're doing something to torment you. Because they are jealous of you for whatever reason. It could be in a love sense, it could be in a different sense. You feel that for some of you, I feel like, why is this happening to me? Things should have been easier. Why is it that I have to go through this? And I also, unfortunately, I keep hearing that for some of you, you could be very shaken here, but somebody else around you who is going either through a hardship or they have a health condition, you hear news of a death. I don't feel that this is someone close to you or related to you or a family member. It could be someone else that you know, but nevertheless, you are going to feel their pain. You are going to feel empathetic toward someone who is suffering in a situation. I feel that for many of you may also recognize in you what is it that is hurting you, what is it that is hurting your career, what is it that is hurting your love life, or for you to achieve whatever is it that you desire to achieve with your love life. Maybe I also keep getting that you maybe for some reason you don't even have peace and quiet in at home. Maybe something's going on at home with other people, disagreements, or something that is done, it's not peaceful. Whatever this is, I feel that you are going to have some sort of a going deep down, figuring out your true feelings about something. What do you need to feel fulfilled? This happen, during a dream. You wake up one morning or something may happen, and these old feelings could again stir up for you. You could be in the middle of some treatments or in the middle of doing some spiritual healing, and that's why you'll be having all kinds of emotions. But whether you are going in to do a healing or not, I still feel that for some reason you are going to have all kinds of emotions, and you also feel easily hurt more so than usual during this month of December. The next card that showed up for you, it is the Judgment card, and it falls in the position of what is the root cause of this. So the Judgment card to me, it means what is the proclamation? What do we think about this? It also means angels or the universe is going to intervene by sending you helpful people to improve a condition. It also means personal relationships, business venture, or partnership. It could be a change in habit, a change in person, or in purpose. I'm sorry, a change in purpose. So beneficial help. So if I put these two cards together, this could also be the death of an idea or a project, and this could be you need to change something in this plan that you have, in this course of action, in order for you to make this project come true, this wish come true, or this goal. So you could be trying a few times here until you get your desired result. So one door could be closing, another one could be opening, or you have to try again in different ways until you see your dreams come true, until you reach your goal. I feel that for some of you, with certain people, you will develop, or you already have developed certain bonds and certain ties that to you it feels like family. So everything affecting them could be affecting you, but you may also be paying a little bit too much attention to negative people or people that you feel like they're attacking you in some way. This card could also be related to a judgment or to a legal case. I'm waiting for the verdict, waiting for a judge to make a decision. It could be related to the legality of a situation. It could be maybe partners or business partners are breaking up, love partners, like a separation or a divorce. So I do feel that you already know who you are. This is something that already started. It's not like you're going to be divorcing all of a sudden. So you already have started something in relation to that. It could be something else that you legally started, and I feel that you are looking for a loophole in in the laws, legislation. I feel that you are whatever this is, you are going to be able to get in touch with a great professional, or with a great lawyer, or with a great judge, someone who's really an expert, and they're going to help you through the legality of a situation. This not necessarily be a legal case. This be getting some help into some important documentation, into some official documents or other important information or data, because it does feel to me like some of you are analyzing some data or diagnostics, and you need to come up here with something more concrete. Some of you have to prove that your theory works. You have to prove that your ideas work, and you'll be asked to show them practically how this thing is done. So you have to come up with and prove them. You can do this, and that to either to make a process shorter or simpler, or just simply to create something new. You could be asked to present these ideas, or practically if you invented something or if you're creating something, you could be asked to present these ideas, kind of prove it to a boss, to a manager, or to a certain boards of directors. For some of you, I also feel that if you created something, now you are going to contact certain officials or state officials, or a public notary who's going to put your seal on it. So this is your creation and nobody else has rights over it. So like kind of getting a patent, or getting notarized some important documents. The next card that showed up for you is the Eight of Swords, and it does fall in the position of the near past. To me, the Eight of Swords, it means undecisiveness, second guessing your self. You'll be feeling blindfolded. You feel as you are trapped in a situation from which there's no way out, but this could be mentally, you feel like that. This could be an illusion of being trapped. And for many of you, this illusion of being trapped, it could be due to your own fear, lack of courage. How much are you willing to risk? How much are you willing to take a chance? And I keep getting that for some of you, sometimes you are afraid to just pursue exactly what your heart desires. Some of you be a little afraid just to bet on yourself, on your own abilities. I also keep hearing that if there was someone around you that somehow that misinformed you, they represented themselves for something they were not. They lied about themselves. They lied about situation. Whatever lies, deceits, and illusions were around you. Now I feel that in this month you're going to get clarity and you're going to find out the truth. So if there is anyone around you who was trying to deceive you somehow, now you're going to find that out, or you could actually have proof to verify that. If in your mind you created a certain idea or certain strong opinions, certain illusions for something or a situation, I now feel that these illusions are all going to fall through, because you also discover your own reality. Or if you had illusions about something, now you're going to face these illusions. You're going to find out the truth, the reality, and as a result, you are going to feel more grounded. For some of you, I do feel that you could be getting a second evaluation from a different person. or somebody else's opinion, just simply to compare what you think, what this expert thinks, or what this first expert thinks and what the second expert thinks. And that's going to clarify a lot for you. It's going to give you an idea that what you need to do next, how to do it, and how far you can go, how far you can get, or how closer you can get into achieving a goal, into making your dreams and wishes into a reality. The next card that showed up is the Six of Cups. To me, this is the soulmate card. It does fall in the position of the near future. So, personally, to me, the meaning of that is the soulmate card, but it also means reminiscing over old times, over simple pleasures, nostalgia, memories of childhood. It also means find time to smell the roses. You're going to have more work ahead of you. So find time to take a moment to enjoy the roses, to relax, pamper yourself, enjoy yourself, go to parties, go to gatherings, have fun. But it also means, so there's also a big focus from this card in childhood memories or dreams. And I do feel that for some of you, a dream or an old dream or your childhood dreams are coming true. For some of you, these dreams could be happening in a love related sense. Maybe you meet someone or you recently met someone and good things could be happening in your relationship. And this may be you realize that this is how you pictured yourself as a child. That's how you picture yourself, the future to be. Or maybe you dreamed of something and now that is happening. For others, this could be, because I keep getting here, receiving flowers. So for others, it could be that maybe you are putting yourself in the public eye or in the social media. Maybe you always had a desire to perform, and you could be getting here great reviews. People love you. Somebody's giving you flowers. This would also be, it feels to me like someone that you already know could be getting in touch with you. You could run into them, you could hear from them, you could meet them. This person could be a friend from your past, and now you could pick up the friendship where you left off. This could be an ex-lover for some of you, and so it's going to give you something to think about, because the Three of Swords that I got earlier, this would also be a love triangle. So this could be a past lover returning, and maybe you're already seeing someone else, and now you're going to be like, oh, what do I do now? So that's going to be the case for some of you, not for all of you. And this could also be, I feel like you could be partnering up with someone in a project or in a business. They be helping you to start off a business or to generate more profit from a business that you have. It feels to me like somehow you are going to feel a very strong sense of a teacher or a mentor guiding you. This could be a real teacher or a mentor, someone who's always been like that for you, gives great advice, someone that you already know. But to me personally, I also feel, I keep getting psychically that you are going to create, or your own guides are going to try to talk to you, angels around you. You are going to feel these divine forces working for you. You are going to have significant dreams, significant events, synchronistic events that you are going to feel like something is happening for a reason. So someone in the spiritual world is teaching you, is coaching you, is mentoring you. So you're going to notice, as I said, all of these synchronistic events happening for you in number, and ultimately is going to lead you to a moment of celebration for one of your accomplishments and a wish come true. Allow me now to pass on to you your Akashic readings messages. I do open them with a special prayer, and I do close them with a special prayer. Then I write down the information. For all of you, at some level, you will be changing your status. You could be changing the status of how you feel about something, a title, a relationship status, a family status, some other kind of status, a legal status. A lot of you, for a lot of you, what you have to say, what you have to publish, anything that you will be posting in social media will be shared with a lot of people. Someone may be taking something out of context and they may be using that against you. This could be a boss, this could be a co-worker, this could be a family member, this could be a lover or a partner. However, if that happens, don't worry too much over it. Don't give it too much importance. Don't give too much importance to this person. How they perceive the information is their fault, not yours. You cannot control everybody's mind about how they perceive the information. If you have some controversy in a situation, a dilemma, difficulties getting along, or difficulties to get ahead with something, you will walk out of that situation and you will seek out new places, a new job, a new business venture, or a new relationship. You need to fly like a bird, Aquarius. Don't allow others or a situation to hold you back. So remember, you need to fly like a bird, so set yourself free. Some of you will be celebrating, you will be celebrated about something, or you hear like people applauding around you. This applaud could be for you to celebrate some of your achievements. Take a chance, present your ideas, start a business, or take a chance on someone in a love-related sense. If you don't recognize some of your great talents and some of your great skills that you have, you will be forever stuck in this situation. So it's very important for you in this month of November that you recognize something great that you have, something great that you do, some sort of a great skill or talent or ability. So if you don't, then something will happen for you. In order for you to recognize, to be forced to recognize your talent, your abilities, your skill, to master your craft, and as a result, eventually you will generate more money. So you are going to start to generate more money for yourself as a result. You get a good news in relation to something. You get a good grade if you were waiting for the result of an important test or an examination or other college-related teachings or learnings. You start a spiritual practice. So for some of you, you start a spiritual counseling or spiritual counseling practices, a spiritual or a holistic business. I also get that others could be starting a consulting business of some sort. So all kinds of businesses here, but these are the ones that I was shown. And I also heard that if you are someone who works in sales, sales will be increasing. Thank you so much. Again, a reminder, I am now an advanced practitioner working with the Akashic Records, so I can use them to do predictions, but also to heal a situation or an issue from your life. If you need a private consultation, email amalightworker@gmail.com, or also check out the website. You may also be contacted through the website amalightworker.com. Please like, share, and subscribe. By subscribing, you would allow me to take messages that could be important for you as well. Click in the link down here below if you are interested to hear a continuation of this reading. through vimeo.com for download and purchase. Thank you again. Have a great month. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving to you, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.